Page 22, Jelly Bean Rag. A ragtime piece. Cool. Eighth notes are going to be even here. It's ragtime. Lots of fun rhythm counting stuff in here. Good luck. So I'm going to start with the right hand. Let's just go over this carefully. Rhythm wise, do the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and very carefully you can work it out. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. You get that rhythm, that's all over the place. If you can get that little bit. And the and measure 3, there on page 22, the chromatic passage. You got a little swell, you're going to go up and down. Okay, just now you get down to the bottom of the page on 22. Page 22, yeah. Measure 11, again we have a chromatic passage. You can go here. Just in it with the 4th finger. There's other fingerings we can use for this. I'm not going to get into it. I tend to, when I start a passage like this, I just have a habit of starting at 2-3. Because the thumb doesn't have to do everything, but you can start it with the thumb. There's nothing wrong with that. And then that takes us to 23, where you got that same melody going. That's type thing. That's all over the place. Bottom of page 23. Look at this, starting on measure 22. It's here. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 staccatos. Next one. 1 and 2 and 3. See the accents? Now, you can, it's a type of interpretation. When you have this kind of thing, we want to hear the top note. That's really the one that's telling you to accent it. But what you can do is you can actually finger pedal that note. You just hold it longer than you're supposed to because it brings it out. In some types of music like Bach and so forth, when I have this kind of thing, I was taught finger pedal that melody note. Hold it down. It makes it harder, but if you can get the hang of it, it kind of helps. In this case, just accent it. Make sure you can get it. If you hang on it a little long, big deal here. I really don't see anything on page 24 for the right hand that I need to bring out. I mean, everything's already on the other pages, so there's nothing really new here for you. For the left hand, on page 22, you're starting out with the same rhythm as the right hand, so you can figure that out. You got it. Just watch the fingering carefully, because you're starting here on the E, and then a thumb on the D, and a 2 on the first note of the next measure. And then it is a D, F sharp, C for the chord. I prefer this fingering, but you can use 1-3-1 if you want, 5-3-1. Then, starting at measure 5, this. Their fingering is fine. Just staccato, light staccato. There's no pedal in this because it's just a light piece. There's a lot of staccato going on. The trick is, can you do the staccato in the left hand while you're doing legato in the right? Take a look at measure 5, because it starts there, but it's all over the place. You have here, but here, at the same time. And then get the accent. If you can hang on to that, you'll be okay. On page 24, starting at the top there on measure 25, they want the thumb on the G and the A, and that's okay. And on measure 28, F sharp C, that is a dotted a half note. You got to hold that down for 3 counts. And on count 3, while you're holding it down, you're going to play the D. So for 1 count, all 3 notes are going to sound. Actually, the right hand too. That's all down for 1 count. So it is a 1, 2, 3, off. Now, when you get down to the bottom of the page on 24, the last line, the right hand is still here. And it's the same fingering as the beginning. If you have to take a pencil and write it in, do that. But the right hand's gone up an octave, so it's not here, it's here. It's only the right hand, so you're here. You're 2 octaves apart now. At the end, fortissimo, accented staccatos. So it's very loud, plus an accent. We'll do the very loud, the accent is fine, and then staccatos. Now if you're going to play this and you don't have it memorized, you're going to be able to do this page turn. So at the bottom of page 23, that last measure here, the moment you start playing these notes in the left hand, these last three, I'd lift the right hand up right then and turn the page. You're not going to be able to hold that down for 3 counts, because 1 count is not enough to turn the page. And you got to have the page turned before you start the next measure. So immediately turn it, because even with 3 counts, that's not very long. When we do the play with me, I'm going to stop at the bottom of page 23. We'll turn the page and I'll count us in again, and then we'll do page 24. Because all we're doing is checking the notes and the rhythms and all that. So let's try this out. I'll give us 4 counts and let's see what happens. Right hand, left hand, here we go. 1 and 2 and ready and go, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Rest. Stop, turn the page, hand here, hand here. 1, 2, and ready and go. And 1, 2, 3, rest. Rest. Now, this is just a moderate tempo, whatever that is. So to give you an idea, I don't want to play it all, but to give you an idea, it's like, I think like this.